Hello friend, thanks for joining for another video blog. Happy Friday. I hope you got some exciting plans for the weekend and that you're resting, you're recovering, you're restoring body, mind, spirit, so you can feel alive every single day. So I was on a run yesterday. It was a beautiful day, and as I was running, I had this thought. The thought had me, right? When I'm running, meditating, hiking, anywhere around nature, and I was running by this beautiful body of water, the thoughts just grabbed me, right? Some people call that download. You know, basically that's what it means. You're running and you get inspired. And that's how I get a lot of my ideas to share the blogs with you. So I always interpret that as that's what I'm supposed to share with my audience. I don't try to force the creation of anything. It's this level. So what came to me was this idea, especially for women, but this is for men too, that we have to be the good girl or the good boy. And I call that, you know, the idea came to me yesterday as like, we have this like good girl passport, right? And I want to invite you to to throw away this good girl passport, right? So if you look at here, I put all these boxes, right? So the good girl or good boy passport is you checking the list as please others, put others first, don't be emotional, take care of everyone, keep yourself small, self-care is a luxury, right? It's all these things that we learned from childhood, because maybe our parents were saying things like that, right? Don't be selfish, take care of everybody, don't be too emotional, right? Like I wasn't allowed to be angry, to express my emotions, right? So we start learning very early age, this conditioning, this program that we have to behave. And we have to be the good girl or the good boy, right? Parents say this to us all the time. You gotta be a good girl. I hear parents telling their daughters and sons, be a good boy, be a good girl. And with a lot of love and respect, I know what that's coming from. That's coming from a place of wanting to reinforce good behavior. I have no authority to talk about how to parent because I'm not a parent. And at the same time, we need to be aware of the language we use towards children and the language actually we use towards ourselves now. So if you catch yourself constantly wanting to please others, put other people's needs first before yours, right? Don't be emotional. Just deal with your emotions and don't talk about it, right? Keep yourself small. You are mom or you are wife or you are this, you know, CEO. Like you can do certain things. You gotta keep the image and be the good girl. That's BS, okay? Now, there's good behavior. Of course there's good behavior. You love making people happy. It's coming from a place of inspiration, love for you. Awesome. That's a natural behavior for you. You're not doing from this limiting belief of like being this person that is more about feeding what somebody else had the idea for you, right? There's a big difference between being the person that I wanted to be versus being the person that my mom wanted to be, me to be, or my father wanted me to be, or your husband or wife wants you to be. You gotta be you. So if you have this like a good girl or good boy passport, throw it away because it creates a life of fatigue, compassion fatigue. It creates a life of depletion. It creates a life of resentment, because especially for the overgivers out there, especially all the moms, all the women out there that tend to overgive, I talk to them almost every week and they are depleted, they are sad, depressed at times because they know inside they're not living their truth. So please get rid of this be a good girl passport. You did not come to this world to be a good girl or a good boy. That is not the purpose of life. You came to this world to be, let's throw away this passport. You came to this life to be you, to liberate yourself, to heal yourself, so with that you can liberate others and help others to heal. You came to this world to find your own purpose, which is your talents, your gifts, and explore that path and share your talents and gifts with the world. You truly came here to discover who you are, to remember who you are in your heart, in your soul. Who are you? And then the journey is learning how to express yourself every day based on your dreams, based on your heart, based on your vision that is, it's connected with the divine, that's connected with your heart, that's connected with our planet, right? We have the ground, we have our planet. Then you have your heart that connects the ground with the cosmos. So you balance your feminine energy, your masculine energy. So you're not here to be a good girl. You are here to be you, to find the courage to live in your heart every single day, to follow your heart, to follow your gut intuition. And that takes courage. You came here to be free. You came here to be fearless and to be fierce. With that said, let's not confuse that you're just going to become this like selfish person, self-centered, and just do whatever you want. No, because this is the thing. When we live in alignment in our hearts, connect with our planet Earth, the Mother Earth, connect with the cosmos, with the divine, with the infinite field, you cannot help but wanting to grow, explore your highest potential and help others to do the same. So don't worry so much about, oh, if I do all this work, I'm going to be selfish, I'm going to be self-centered. You're not. Because when you connect with the spirit, we are designed to work in community, not to compete. A lot of us believe that we have to compete, and competition gives us the idea of scarcity, that there's not enough out there for all of us. And there is. So don't worry about becoming self-centered. You won't. When you're in congruence, when you're coherent with your heart, with the spirit, with Mother Earth, you will want whatever you're experiencing as you tap into your potential, as you grow, as you heal, as you transform. By default, you will want to share this with the world. I am a living experience of that. The more I transcend, and I have had a lot of, spiritual awakenings in the last 6 months, the more I transform, the more I transcend, the more I want to share with you, the more I want to help the world, the more I want to help our planet. So that's default. So when you do this work, you give yourself permission to be you, to live in your heart. By default, freedom happens. Peace in your heart happens. Happiness happens. In your desire to help others happens. So don't focus so much on that stuff. Have the courage to explore your own path. Throw away the be a good girl passport, because you're not here in this planet to be the good girl or the good boy. You're here to be you, to feel alive every single day, to live your purpose every day. That's what you're here for. Don't forget. I'm here as the guidance from the spirit to give you permission to be you and let go all these limiting beliefs, limiting decisions that you made in the past, old emotions, rules that maybe were created by your mom, your dad, which we call values. Make sure you live in your values, nobody else's values, and you behave according to what is true for you. Not behave what is true for somebody else, but behave in congruence with what is true for you. That's my message that I have for you today, that came guided yesterday on a beautiful run. And let's see what comes next. Thank you so much. If you love this video, I give you permission. Share this video. Share this video with everybody. I love you so much. Have a great weekend. Take care. Mwah.